Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another Vintage Matchbox Monday, where we take a look at Matchbox cars ranging anywhere in age from about late 60s, I mean, we've had a couple, all the way up to early 90s really. So we're going to take a look at these right here, starting with this one. So we're going to look at 5 models today. This is number 43, the AMG Mercedes. And here it is. Pretty cool looking little die-cast car. There's a quick look at the base. The base is metal. And the I'll probably take the sticker off that says it's a number 43 now. So the base is metal, body's metal. This one has opening doors. It's got a blue interior. We got lens detail up here with the lights. I believe they are part of the. They actually might be separate from the window piece. Now that I'm looking at it, kind of interesting. They're kind of blacked out too, which is kind of interesting. But kind of a cool little model. This casting was used from 1984 all the way up to 1989. It is 1/64 scale. This particular livery or tampo option was 84 and 85. So it's got suspension. Some of the older Matchbox models did, and overall, it's pretty cool. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. I like the tampo on the side. I think it actually looks pretty awesome. So there is the first car that we're going to look at. Then number 66 here, the Sauber Group C Racer. This casting was used actually quite a bit. Here's one variation of it. BASF livery. They don't make the things you buy, they make the things you buy better. I don't even know, does BASF still do stuff? I'm sure they do. But here it is. This particular casting itself was used from 1984 all the way up to 1996. It is in 1/55th scale. This particular livery was 84 and 85. It's got suspension. It's got a plastic wing, which I think you can take this plastic wing right out of here and take it off. I'm not going to pull it off, though. And then it also has a plastic base. It's made in Macau. It's a 3-rivet casting. And I think it's a pretty cool little model. I dig it. This is a Matchbox that I might collect. If I see these, maybe I'd pick these up, get different liveries of them. It's kind of large, being 1/55 scale, 1/55th scale, but still kind of cool. So you got a lens detail up front for the headlights. I think that is part of the windshield piece, the window piece on this one. Again, BASF cassettes. Overall, kind of cool. So there is that one, and then moving on, we go to this one, number 7, this Escort Cabriolet, and number 17 in the lineup, third car we're looking at. Go ahead and pull it out. There it is. Kind of cool. XR3i. I don't know exactly what that means. Someone should let me know, though. This tooling was used from 1985 to 89, as far as I know. This deco was 1985 and 1986. This one is in a little bit larger than 1/64 scale as well. It is in 1/56 scale, so it's a little big. Take this 17 off of here. Ford Escort. This one's made in Macau. It's got suspension. I actually kind of like these wheels from Matchbox, this era. This one's also got some lens detail going up front for the headlights. Other than that, very basic tampo action. You just got the sides and that's it. I think it's a pretty good looking little model, though. I don't know, I think it's kind of neat. What do you guys think about this one? Little Cabriolet, little Escort, Ford Escort. It's pretty cool. And that is car number 3, so we got 2 more to look at for this week's episode. Next up, we got a BMW Cabriolet from, we're on number 39 here. It's a 323i. This one, there you go. Somewhat similar to that Escort. No lens detail up front. Got kind of like a plastic insert there. Metal body, lots of suspension travel. Metal base, actually. 158 scale. BMW 323i Cabriolet. Made in Macau. Matchbox. It's got this nice metal flake blue color. Very minimal printing on it. So you got the 323 right there on the side and on the sides, and that is it. Kind of interesting how this window is. I'm guessing that's how it is in the real vehicle. This is kind of a cool little model. So they say this one's 85 and 86 is when this one came out. Tooling was used from 85 to 91. I think it's kind of a cool little model. I love these older Matchbox. These 80s ones are pretty awesome. Yeah, I think we got all 80s ones this episode. So our last one is this one right here. This is the number 52 BMW M1. And M1's definitely a cool BMW model. And here is the M1 tooling. Now, this is not, I don't think, the best M1 tooling out there from diecast manufacturers. You can get a Kyosho that probably looks really amazing. Even the Hot Wheels one looks okay. This one looks alright, but it's definitely large scale. This is 157 scale. This particular livery was 88 to 1990. The casting itself was used from 83 to 1990. It looks okay. This isn't the best livery for it. This one's going to be made in Macau, right? Or no, it's made in China. Made in China. 157 scale. It's got the suspension, plastic base, metal body. And it looks okay. Again, they come with a bunch of different liveries in it of this, and I don't think this red one really does the casting justice, but it looks okay. Got some Goodyear stuff on there. Overall, it looks all right, but it definitely looks chunky. It looks big, so, but not too bad. All right, so that's all 5 castings for this Matchbox Monday. We mostly had, well, kind of European stuff. I think even that Escort was probably the European version. This is probably my favorite one of the episode. This Group C racer. I think it's just, I don't know, it's cool. I like racing stuff. I think that's a pretty awesome one. I would think my second favorite, though, is probably the Escort. Yeah. I think that's a cool little model. Well, let me know what you guys think was your favorite in this episode of Matchbox Monday. These are my picks here. So, yeah, pretty cool. All right, so as usual, we do one of these episodes every Monday where we take a look at some random Matchbox. Some of them will be boxed like this. Some of them are not. Some of them we've looked at some Super Kings. We've looked at some other stuff. We just are looking at everything Matchbox on these Matchbox Mondays. So stay tuned for more episodes. If you are new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. And also, check out the playlist for these Matchbox Mondays. There's already been quite a few episodes that I've put out, and they're all pretty interesting, I think, in my opinion. And then also check out my 10 Car Tuesday videos, as well as my Diecast weekly videos. Those are the 3 videos that have been going on, I think, for the last year at least. And can probably continue on through this year for sure, and we'll see what changes will come once I run out of Matchbox to show you. All right, so thank you guys again. Have a great day.